Hi, I'm Mick Paskiewicz. I'm addressing you from DePaul University, where the DePaul College Republicans meet weekly. You see, it's in rooms like these that chapters across Illinois gather to promote conservative Republican values through on-campus initiatives and by trying to help elect Republican candidates to office. But today, I'd like to speak directly to you, members of the Illinois College Republican Federation, about what we must do to advance our ideas both on campus and throughout communities across Illinois. So I would like to announce officially that I will be seeking the chairman's position with ICRF. I'm running because I would like to increase statewide visibility for Illinois College Republicans, and because I believe we need to return to the basics of campaigning, grassroots mobilization. But just as equally as those 2 points, I want to increase chapter support to help make ICRF an inclusive, welcoming, statewide organization. Now, one of the greatest problems we young Republicans have is that many people believe that our generation is lock in step behind the Obama agenda. This is simply not true. More and more young people are growing concerned about the growing state and federal debt and the underperforming economy. It is the responsibility of the ICRF to be that voice for young Republicans who are concerned about these issues. Now, it's common sense that when there is an issue that is of great importance to all of us, that we work together to make sure our 20 chapters are working to address an issue, rather than just one acting independently. Now, I understand that there are some issues that matter more than others to chapters, but it's ones that are of equal pressing importance that we work together, we will make a greater impact in the public debate. But I really think where we can make our greatest impact for the greater cause to the most basic yet important part of campaigning. Like I said, that's grassroots mobilization. In 2010, we made great gains by accomplishing a majority in Illinois' congressional delegation. But if we want to continue to build on that and see greater gains in 2012 and beyond, and work to protect our progress made in 2010, then we need to implement a good, thorough grassroots mobilization strategy. Now, to show that college Republicans can make such an impact on elections, I'd like to point just across the Mississippi River to our neighbors, the Missouri College Republicans. In 2008, they recruited 10,000 new members. Those members helped log 20,000 volunteer hours and made nearly 250,000 voter contacts. The result? Missouri was the only state, swing state that is, that John McCain won. But if we are going to achieve these 2 higher goals, we need to work to make sure our chapters are thriving. As chairman, I will work to improve chapter support. I want to open the lines of communication not between the ICRF and all of our chapters, and not just between us and the chapters, but amongst the chapters. It is these open lines of communications that will allow our organization to become an engine of ideas. I've spoken with many chapter presidents throughout the course of the lead up to this campaign, and I hear wonderful ideas from each of them. I'd like to see more of a discussion amongst all of us. And another way I think we can work to improve our chapters is through statewide recruitment initiatives. It is by recruiting the talented, dedicated young Republicans that we haven't reached out to yet that are going to help us fuel our objectives for the upcoming years. Now, over the past few years, I've had the privilege to serve as a leader with the DePaul College Republicans and to serve on campaigns here in Illinois. At DePaul, I helped to host and organize nearly 20 events, including hosting former Governor George Allen and then RNC Chairman Michael Steele. It is through these efforts that I was honored to be awarded as one of the top conservative activists in the nation by Young America's Foundation. However, with 2010 on the horizon, I took a leave of absence from DePaul to lend my support to our Republican candidates. During the primary, I had the opportunity to serve as a campaign manager for Ashvin Ladd in the 5th District's congressional seat. Ashvin was a true problem solver who had a pragmatic solution for our most pressing issues. However, in the general election, I went to the 10th Congressional District and served as now Congressman Dole's field director. As field director, I worked to organize all of our grassroots efforts. And along the way, I worked hard to ensure that college Republicans were on the front lines to help us advance our campaign. On Election Day, we won in the most Democrat seat that any Republican won in 2010. and some pundits even declared our campaign the top congressional campaign in the nation. Now, I've had many experiences over my years, and I would like to now lend my experiences and ideas to the Illinois College Republican Federation. It is our duty to understand that, as Ronald Reagan said, freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. It is our responsibility to educate our peers that it is conservatives and Republicans who want to rein in government spending, protect our God-given freedoms, and revive our economy through free market principles. It is with keeping this responsibility in mind, I will work to cultivate the talent and dedication from our chapters to help us seek the progress we need here in Illinois. I hope you will consider me, my experiences, and my ideas as you consider your vote for the next chairman. Thank you.